We're back tonight with inflation. These numbers show us what many of us already know. Our grocery bills are higher and many across the country are left working with less at the end of the month. Check out these numbers from the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. Cereal, bread, and milk are up over 16%, while meat and produce are both up about 10%. Wow, but what exactly contributes to these increases, and when do businesses decide to push it onto the customer? Adriana Diaz reports.
At 40 Acres Fresh Market, the greens are usually the first to go.
Look how dark the green is. It just looks so wonderful here. I had to get it.
So just the 2 avocado?
Elizabeth Abuna's small business aims to sell affordable produce on Chicago's west side, which has few fresh food options.
Your total is going to be $35.26.
Since 2020, Abuna has raised her prices by at least 30% at a time when food prices are up everywhere.
You used to be able to get blueberries 2 for $5, and now it's just 1 pack is $3.
Food is costing a lot, and it's noticeable.
When a customer says to you, this is too expensive,
I typically explain it as I grocery shop just like you do, and it's hurting me too. There is no way I can offer this at the same price that I did 2 years ago, when my labor expense has gone up, my transportation expense has gone up, and the cost of goods has gone up.
Those goods come from her wholesaler, the man next to her, Bob Skaman, who works for Struby's Celery and Vegetable Company.
Me and him have a cucumber issue right now. There used to be a point where I could sell cucumbers at 50 cents a pop, and now they're minimum $1.
Bob, what's your side of the cucumber story?
We continue to have bad weather in different growing regions. California was above 100 degrees for almost 2 months straight when the crops were being planted that are supposed to be coming off for Thanksgiving.
Crops like what for Thanksgiving?
Green beans. Green beans are ridiculous, okay? There is no reason why a case of green beans should be costing me $50. Once you get to $50, nobody needs green beans ever in life again.
Labor is another factor. The minimum wage went up in at least 25 states this year. Even cardboard boxes are more expensive due to a paper shortage.
2 years ago was $1.90 a box, and now we're paying $2.90 a box.
Remember these bright greens? They come from here, Go Row Fresh, outside Chicago, owned by fifth-generation farmer James Gobert.
Fertilizer prices are up 100%, fuel's up 50%. We need to pass it on to the consumer, but they can only take so much.
He says even twist ties cost more. So after his greens get packed, rinsed, and cooled, he sells them to the wholesaler, Bob Skaman, for $14 a box, up from $11 2 years ago. So the wholesaler raises prices. These are the greens going to Abuna's company for $16 a box.
When we first started 40 Acres Fresh Market, I could do greens at 69 cents a bunch. Now at our markets, we typically sell greens at $1.25 a bunch.
What would you say to somebody who's going to a food market and raising their eyebrows when they see prices have gone up?
I would say they just need to think about what goes into that. There's a lot of hands that touch the product, and all of our costs are up on every single aspect, so the cost has to go up.
Adriana Diaz, CBS News.